luminant luminauts. For what is wicked of flit from talos for illuminations for day and night and day? This is a subterranean citadel proofreading. Please steel yourselves in the oars of an iron will. Exercise your diaphragms. Do other than freeze up across of your precinct as you take on in with this message to heart of body for a mindfully spiriting soul spark to fly free of the igneously phosphorescent natures of these lights that other than have eyes and yet do make use of them. Throw down and release anchor to your rooting natures, as this is other than a time for drift. There are imperatives of overlaps necessary for one's sense of many solidarities worthy of an aura of protection and instinctive second nature, subconscious on-the-fly decision-making that fortifying these methodologies shall provide. There is a spiral chakral dance. Am I less or more capable of teaching through shares for those who would choose acceptance of the filtering sift to earn bypassing of these methodologies being made available hereby this welcoming to email truly yours via the address appropriated in the description of this upstreamed content cloud. This is for any and all collectors of the collective commodity community here, caring for themselves and thus others, to brave this obscured neck of spiritual woods through hollyhock and wonderment. Now, that mystery has produced the clues for any would-be stalking trackers sensing out for sus. We move on out of undercovers to the current crossing energetic confluential rivering of this subterranean citadel's proof reading. For controlled folly of mock-up wounding or otherwise to inspire your surviving inner healers witch doctoring to dream and do your nursing fighter at practices in stagecraft to thespian gauntlet of pre-battle to outshine any nightmare, be it for collective, group, pair, and or individuated intent on getting past futures to present themselves for the loves of joys to bliss, with much to match and more in gratitude of positioning for positive regrets to pride one's inner elf, with freedom's choice of do's and doting to a light flit to fanciful freedoms. Here's the disciples to discipline. XYZ PDQ. To bring the lights of heavenly awareness to the shade-bearing oasis in umbra of consciousnesses. This is the current's overlapping fresh of flash flood. A switch-up of masquerade costuming, where unknown masks are revealing being to those who resonate in our collective nodal awareness overlaps, when, where, how, and why they have been unknowingly adorning themselves with what is temporally behind them. Noticing where others have been unaware these masks have been being worn due to the wearers not realizing these masks have been disguising who they truly are becoming, as beings of the nurturing harmlessness, falsifying fantasies of fictional truths from the other nodal awarenesses, ensconcing in these overlaps. These masks can be and or are so convincing that when discovered by those who resonate in the collective, that they have a fallback mechanism, lending them the defensive modality of being an assumingly inconsequential truth disguiser, as in all actuality, in an imperative necessity of creation on the whole, in the ordering, prevention, and or quarantining safety mechanisms, harnessing entropic chaos through psychoempathic condolence, consequentially through adaptions, appropriating through a void of identity crisis. This may be discerned as Holy Ghost of the matters available to a Magi's two-thumbing hand, as it may be other than crisis for being enforced into ascension beyond recognition for one's call on one's elf to aeon of mastery. Suffice to say, to end point for comprehension of supportive meaning of what understanding is representative of here, our collective community, group, pair, or nodal individuality should other than be made to feel sovereignly overlooked as to their sovereign natures, regardless of being a channeling generator and or birthing parental unit for any passing humbling of potentially popularized opinion of mutually consenting consensus of comprehensions. Otherwise, endeavor to mock-hawking one or more of the many ways of oversight via the outshining eye of whom purportedly holds ascension with Most High, XYZ PDQ. This is the new beginning for the end of this subterranean citadel's proofreading. Have thanks for hearing me out, appropriated at your propering volition, celebrating through the normalizing and normalized ritual characteristics of mutually acceptable societal standards hereafter. As the gutter punk Quaffed used to say to me during our parting of ways, take great care.